Someone got shot on the front steps of our law school. Someone got stabbed in the parking garage, like across the street. A ton of stuff happens on High Street. I tripped over someone's knife the other day. It was law school. That apple fritters. Huh. I did not know that. I'm sorry. I'm sleepy. Yeah. I don't really know. Like, I wasn't here before that, so I don't know what it used to be like, but from what I've heard, like, people literally take cars on Chittenden and flip them upside down. Like, full cars. Like, just upside down. Just leave them there. No reason. It's absolutely crazy. People just... Like, that's a lot. And for you to not get caught, like, that had to take at least 2 people. Like, at least. Probably, like, 6 to 8. I don't know. We're just... You lived on West 8th. I know a person who lives down there, right across from the hospital. Down, like, Michigan. That's where a lot of, like, the med school students live. We have a lot of, like, intercollegiate professional program activities, so we get to interact with those people a lot. Law school, med school, dentistry, vets. It's crazy. If I drink after not taking my medicine, I die, so not trying to have one of those nights, you know? Yeah, I've heard that, like, med students can be kind of crazy. That's what I've heard, at least. I don't know. Man. Yeah, I'm the same way. Like, I'm good until my second drink. Like, I'm not very interested. I'm not engaged until you get me, like, 2 shots in, and then I'm fine. Vodka crayons, have we talked about that? Just kidding. This is the child's app, and there are a ton of people here who are young and aren't allowed to drink. I need to not be that person. I need to not encourage people in those kind of ways. Not that there's anything wrong with it, but underage drinking. I already sound drunk. Underage drinking is bad. Drinking, what's that? I drink water. Yeah. TikTok, not a child's app. I don't know. It's not a child's app. It's just... Yeah, my roommate. Never mind. Vaping is very common. I do not do the thing, though. I think that probably comes from the fact that I used to be a musician, so I worry about what things I take into my body. Even though it's like a moot point now. Had to protect your voice, you know? Do I miss it? Yes. So much. I'm doing pretty well. I'm also glad that I don't do it anymore. So, yes, I miss it. But I'm pretty good at recognizing when it's time for me to close a door in my life and walk away from it. And that's exactly what I did. And it's sad, but I can I've always been that way though. I think any of you guys who have watched my recent videos about, you know, like boy drama can kind of see that too. Like as soon as I decide to put my foot down and walk away from something, I let my yes be yes and my no be no. That makes sense. I have 3 tattoos. I have one on the back of my arm. I have one on my wrist, and I have one on my ribs. Yeah, the thing about my ex, I guess that's not even really a good comparison to what I was just saying, because I did go back and forth a lot on him, because every time I'd come back around, he would make a big point to show me that I wasn't repeating the same problems and that he and I were going to be different. And so every single time I fell into it and move on. And I did. And now I don't have him blocked anymore, but I don't respond to his text messages, so that's nice. The Asheville one. Which one did I get done in Asheville? I think it's the one on the back of my arm. That's so far away. I'm so lazy. I honestly think I'm probably gonna get off of here in a second, because I need to either take her key. She can call me. She can like buzz into the building. No, you're good. You're fine. Come here, kitty cat. Stick. I don't know where I went wrong. He just does things a little differently. Very unique. Okay, even I'm bored. You all have to be bored. I'm so sleepy. I am tired. It is 2:30 in the morning. My bedtime's usually 10 o'clock. I'm tired. It's better than your things. I just want to floss and go to bed. Hi, Nui. Mwah! He's so sweet. He's got red eye. Hi, Nui. Every girl I meet steals. Yikes. Gotta put your foot down. Gotta know your worth. I have 2 cats myself, and my roommate currently has 2. My roommate doesn't usually live with me. She just does now, and she will be for the foreseeable future, So currently I have 4 cats, I guess. I feel like a crazy cat lady. Whoop. Yeah, it's a hard thing to learn because, like, I know for myself, I've always been the reliable friend. Like, I'm always there for everybody, no matter what anyone needs. I love my people, but at the same time, I'm in a very competitive and harsh environment. One that requires that I get my priorities quickly established, and that's difficult to do when you care about people that you really love. So it's hard to be able to learn how to put your foot down and to say no, and it's something I definitely still struggle with, but I don't think that's inherently, I don't think that it's a negative thing. I think whenever it becomes toxic to you and the things that you're trying to manifest for yourself, then it can be a toxic thing. So, and also, like, if you don't say no because you don't want to, but you still understand your worth and that you have a right to say, allowed to say no without messing up your friendships or whatever relationship you're scared of losing. So sorry. Can you hear me? I'm sorry I keep having to pause you. I think that counseling would be good. I don't think there's anything wrong with counseling. Therapy. Keegan, I feel like I hurt your feelings. Are you okay? Are you mad at me? May you have all that you put your heart and mind to. Thank you. Barely lagging now. I'm so sorry. I keep having to pause it because she's texting me and she's very intoxicated. I'm not sure if she's gonna stay there. Can you hear me? Keegan, go to sleep. Go sleep. Yeah. I feel like I'm awake. I don't want to go get her. But I need to. She's very, 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 very intoxicated. I don't even know where she's at right now. I can track her, but I just asked if I could just bring her keys and then her just Uber home, and she was like, no, I'm drunk. So I'm staying up. I will be here when she needs me. It's gonna be a long night. Right. Yeah, I'll be fine. She's not your problem now. Bars are closed and you stayed up long enough. I would be absolutely devastated if something bad happened to her. So. Plus, at this point, like, I've already been up. Like, I'm already gonna be really tired tomorrow, so why not just stay up and make sure she gets home and then I can just sleep in. Like, it's hard for me to justify going to sleep now. I know. When I know I'm already gonna be sleepy. I don't know, I don't feel like a good friend because I'm complaining right now, but I don't know. You have PTSD. I'm very sorry. Wow. Childhood trauma. That makes sense. There's so much hurt people have gone through. It makes my heart really sad. And I'm very sorry, Liv. It's crazy. My brother did something very similar. Caught up with me finally after. He tends to do that. He's alive. They say he just didn't take a turn he should have, but he was speeding, launched himself out of his car, and he was like in a coma for like 2 weeks, and he's alive. He woke up, he can even walk. He broke his back in like 2 places. He broke like his femur and destroyed his foot, broke his face, all kinds of stuff. He honestly, like, the way he healed, he doesn't look anything like himself. And he is like a functioning person. Like, he can speak, but he's still like, it's all very limited what he can do now. Yeah. It's okay. I mean, he made a choice. You just adjust to that kind of thing, you know? Especially, like, I moved up here at that same time, so. It's tragic if people don't feel like they have community, you know?